Alright, what a better way to start the morning with technical difficulties of losing internet as soon as the market opens. So I had to scramble, restart trading platform. So that was a lot of fun. Look at this beautiful setup on coin. Probably wouldn't have taken it anyway just because it was market open, but man, can't get any sweeter than that. So, it's time to try to find some other opportunities, which can be difficult. Alright, let's just see. Markets are ripping, which isn't that big of a surprise. Maybe they'll fail here in a minute. But it was an interesting short idea just because. You know, 1 minute, that's a beautiful buy setup. Definitely missed it by a lot. Definitely would have already hit target on that, which is kind of funny. But yeah, only 5 cents, that's crazy. Very weak to the market, which is nice. Wow, Apple's really weak to the market too. Really weak is a strong word. Like, look at the Qs. Yeah, Apple's quite weak. I wonder if that's worth the shot. What's the size of that candle? Wow, $1.50. But it almost exactly looks like Q's buys Dow Jones. I just want to give it a minute, let the market, let these names settle out a little bit, see which direction they want to go. Since the market is ripping, let's look at losers. See what we got here. Apple starting to move the same direction as the market. Not a big surprise there. Alibaba is ripping. I don't know how interesting this is to me. Not really sure. Alright, turning that off. Alright, Facebook's actually nice and weak. Maybe I'll watch this today. Darn it, nothing. Microsoft ripping. You know, this might be actually worth a watch. Let's look at the gainers. Sloppy. I mean, not great, but it's better than previous. Palantir. Riot. Like, there's a lot of 1 minutes happening. Maybe I should watch the 1 minute a little closer today. See what coin's doing. I mean, yeah, the 1 minute, that looks nice. Yeah, 1 minute on Buddish. Now, if this can retest, I may try this. It's hard to say with the markets ripping like they are. I mean, look at that. Even the 1 minute 20 is far away, so it's definitely a wait. Apple's giving into the market, kind of sloppy. Facebook's dying on the sword. Let's look at some of these other names. There's not much going on this morning. Excuse me. A lot of these names are just ripping. That's ugly. Q is just straight up, man. Alright, Bud's getting close. So, what is that? 45 to 60, so it's 20, 15 cents. Just call it 20 cents. So 40 shares. What's the low of that? 45. I'm just only gonna give it a penny. If I get skipped, I get skipped. Alright, what's the high of that? 59. Alright, 15 cents is nice. Give it a 60. So 2R is
order filled.
30 cents. So right there. Doesn't seem right, it seems lower. Should be 12.80, 13.20. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Yeah, so far away, even on the 1 minute. Apple is ripping, Facebook's dying. Ripping. This is giving us a lot of little buy setups, but it's starting to look weak. Lucid's looking interesting. Not really.
Order filled.
SoFi. But just stopped us out. Oh well. Ain't going to talk. You know, if I could find an entry into Facebook, because the markets are starting to look weak. These narrow range inside days are never any fun. Wish I found something with a good pattern. aggressively, I could take this right here. But over $1 stop loss. Was a high 06. It's tough. Yeah, just jump 20 cents. I think that would have been a nice trade. I don't know. Not a lot of opportunity at the moment. Just gotta wait till we see something good. Well, it's definitely aggressive on Bud. I gotta remember to stay at this consolidation. I think that was the reason why I lost that trade. A little bit aggressive. Well, a lot of bit aggressive actually. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Not interesting. No. You know, this is interesting. The problem though is, see, it went $1. Now it's only 20 cents away from the dollar, so it's more than 60% pullback. Maybe if we get a double bottom on cop, it might be worth watching. I'll edit. Check back up on it soon. It is a gap down though, but look at that rip. I don't see any ending volume or signs this thing could be turning around. So maybe it's just pushing higher. It's hard to say with this one. Not really that interested. Dow. You know, Delta Airlines could be giving us a nice sell setup because it pivoted, reached higher, but not a lot. Now it's almost back to 100%. It's past the 50% mark. So this looks weak on the daily. So let's look for maybe a possible entry. See, what is this move? It'll be easier to see for 44. So 50-cent move, about 25%. So an ideal entry, we'll just call it 44.20. So almost $1. It's right at the 50-cent mark right there. I would like to get in under 60 by 80. So 20-cent stop. Alright, yeah, this is much better. I would like to see. Low of that candle is 68. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna get in on the 1 minute. 68. Alright, close close enough, 67. Stop is 81. I like 85. That's fine.
Order
20
filled.
cents, so 40-cent target. So 816. Alright, perfect. Let's move on, see what else we can find. Yeah, not really a pattern. Dow is weak indeed, but again, no pattern. You know, I don't know how I feel about this, because so it's more than 100% retracement. Pulled up about 40%. It's definitely looking weak, especially if it's gonna retest these lows. But the problem is, it's still a consolidation. Like, look at the 1 minute. The 20 is practically flat. So not that interesting. Let me look at the overall market. Markets are starting to dip. That may be the cause of this move. Yeah, consolidation on Facebook. Southwest, similar pattern to Delta. Curious to see what this is doing. Yeah, I was just too aggressive in that trade. Okay, this is looking interesting now. That touched the pivot low. What is the low of that? 81? But I mean, it's just very narrow range. Like 10 cents. Oh, that's 80. So 10 cents will be this. It's just not moving a lot. I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, I could take just a very small position on this. Get in at 79 by, oh, every penny matters with this name, so I want to see it pull back up just a hair. A lot of buyers. Oop, cancel that. I don't know, 77 seems interesting. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Very tight stop loss, 10 cents. So 20 cents is the goal. $86 by 56. I don't like the strength it's showing all of a sudden. I mean, it's already down 8% almost. 7.98. You just pull up, look at all these buyers. I wonder if they're eating up. I don't see any shares printing. Okay, there's some shares. Not a lot though. I mean, what is it? $5 risk? But I don't want to be taking bad trades, so I'm trying to avoid. This bottoming tail here is a cause of concern. But we will see if it hits the stop. Alright, so now I could lower my entry to 80, have even less risk of only 6 cents. Smaller target. Let's see, get in at 79. It will definitely feel me. tough to say. It is definitely weak. Qs are going down. Actually, all the markets are Spice, Qs, and DA. I know a lot of people don't like to watch the DA, but I don't mind an extra point of reference myself. So we'll just keep a watch on it and see what happens. Hmm. I don't know, it's just too slow. I'm talking myself out of this trade. Don't like it anymore. Let's look and see if there's better trades out there. Moderna. Invex. That's an interesting buy setup. The problem is it looks almost exactly the same as the market. Like, look at that. Let me see any other interesting ideas here. Everything's just going down with the market. Like, it's funny almost. Alright. I mean, it's kind of nice, but it's also consolidation-y. So not the biggest fan. Oh, looks like Dow might be about to hit target. Actually, I'd rather wait and just not even look at it. Spirit Airlines. Big red candle to start the day. Straight down, but no pattern on entry. Seagate Technologies. Consolidation. Yeah, we would have got filled right here. We would be in this trade. I don't know if it would have been good or bad, but just too slow. Well, I mean, they wanted to take up buying power. That's only $15 a share, so it's not too bad.
Order filled.
Oh, there we go. Filled on. Oh, beautiful trade. Just didn't even have to look at it. Didn't even come close to stopping out. Excellent. Steel. Zom. I mean, with this market tanking, it's just. I'm finding you get a lot of good entries. Coin looks like it's rolling over, especially in the 1 minute. A 20 failed. I wonder about the 2 minute if it'll hold. You know, this is why I like the 2 minute patterns better, because when the 1 minutes fail, the 2 minutes hold up a lot better. Cops just dead. There's down. Facebook's consolidating. Apple's falling just like the market. Yeah, this hasn't moved at all. 2 cents. Still consolidation. That was a bad trade on me. ConocoPhillips doing nothing. AVR and coin seem the most interesting. And so far this candle's 50 cents. It's about to be over though. Oh no, it's just starting. I'm really curious if this is going to hold up to the weak market. Because I feel like the market overall held this thing up nicely. So I don't know. Let's compare it to the Qs. It's definitely stronger than the Qs, but this 50% pullback, we might be heading into lower markets here. I mean, 100% pullback. SPY is definitely over 100%. Look at this. Starting to bounce though. DIA as well. Right now, the Qs are the strongest in the market, overall market, and NASDAQ. Curious to see what's going to happen there. A lot more losers popping up on the loser scanner. More on the green side, let's see. Affirm. I'll add that to along this watch to get rid of cop. Yeah, BT. I was looking at this morning before my computer crashed. I don't know, that's really interesting. What size is the stop? 50 cents? Yeah. Highest 37. You know, I think I'm gonna take this trade. High 37. Let's just make it 40. You know, it is showing lower lows, so don't like that. Give it 4 cents a room. No, just over 50 cents. So maybe it should be 60. Give it 2 more
Order
cents.
filled.
Okay, I'll leave it at 50 cents. Yeah, we'll just see what happens there. Alright, BT. Definitely starting to go the other way. Not that interesting. Coins failing. ICE is interesting. I'll add it to the list.
Order filled.
Ooh, looks like firm stopped this. Yeah, those lower highs should have really warned me with that trade. Yeah, everything's starting to fall. Should not be looking long right now. This net is tempting though. I want to watch net. Man, I'm really tempted with this trade. I kind of missed it though. 27.90. I did miss it. Oh well. Roku, I missed that. Estelle, nothing. TCA, nothing. Uber, nothing. Rip City. Let me look at Uber again real quick. Got a volume spike right here. That topping tail. Yeah, I think that move's done. Could be an interesting short idea. Nothing. 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 You know, let me look at one of these for a short. Now this pops and drops. Maybe. Yeah, that's definitely could be a short idea too. Man, almost everything's looking short. Market's low a day. Pushing new lows, everything's dying. I want it to hold up to their support levels. They're about SPY's $1.50 away. DIA's half $1 away. Q's is the furthest away. It's got a 350. It's got $3.50 for a slow a day. Oh man, look at these sell setups forming. Ooh, they're really tempting. Really tempting indeed. Nothing on that one. That one I missed. Missed Nat. Missed all the. Oh, is Uber giving us one yet? Let's see. I would like it to pull up just a little bit. I looked at all these already. Oh, garbage. Not interested. Affirm. Coin. Yeah, nothing there. Ice of the fail. Net with it already there. Roku's not really giving us a pattern, it looks like. SDL, nothing. TZA. Oh, TAK was the one I see not shorting. Man, you can't call that a sell setup. It's just straight down. Needed to pop. Dell. Oh, beautiful. Just squeezed 2R out of that. Facebook. Man, now that was a thing of beauty that I missed. Yeah, this, I mean, maybe it would have worked, but it's garbage. Alright, let's look at losers. See what we got here. I mean, gosh, you can't even call that a pattern at all, as much as I want it to be a pattern. The coin might be giving us a pattern. AVIR, nothing. Affirm, I don't trust Affirm. Done with it for today. Ice is looking interesting, but which one do I like the best? I think I like Uber the best. Qs are bouncing a little bit here. SPY and DIA, they're all bouncing. Net. Nice. Affirm. Wait, how big of a stop is that? $1.50. 1 minute. Sell setup. Low is 36. 244. Yeah, that's a solid dollar. So 25. So 2, 1. Okay. Just stop me out. Man. Uber's nice. Kinda. But there wasn't a pattern, so that was nice. Best trade of the day. Too bad I didn't have enough shares on it though. Markets are really bouncing. Uber showing some real weakness. Coin's just bouncing right with the market. Alright, 1 minute at the line. I wonder if this is gonna hold or fail. Let's look at some other names. You know, I traded it, so I don't want to take it off my list. Yeah, good thing I stayed away from that trade. That's doing nothing. TAK. Facebook's not doing anything. Or there's Uber giving us a pattern. You know, it's just because of the market. I don't know what's more interesting, Uber or Coin. It's hard to say. Coin is a lot stronger of a pullback. I mean, yeah, pull up, I guess you'd say. It's really hard to trust anything. I don't know. Coin's just moving up right along with the market. Slam like an Uber, I think. It's definitely showing some weakness to the market. You know, let's look at the big picture though. 5 minute, look at that. That's almost a 5 minute buy setup, not a sell setup. Let's look at the cues. Maybe I'm looking at it too closely. SPY's Q, SPY and DIA actually look weak. DIA is actually, they're all in the red. But that is 100% pullback. Wonder if it's gonna hit this sell setup right here. You know, this trade in itself could be very interesting. Dollar stop. It's beautiful. Alright, here we go. Coin. Alright, what's the low of that? 32. Kind of missed it by a few cents. Whoa. Look at that spread. No thanks. Let's look at Uber. Alright, here we go. 1 minute. Low is 12. Alright, 50 cents stop loss. Going in short here. 12 to 9. Oh gosh, I just set for $1. What's the high of this candle? 32. Wow, smaller stop than I thought. We'll give it to 40. So this needs to be 80. Alright, that will be the trade on Uber. 50% pullback if it does it. You know, I'm not liking it all of a sudden. We would go from green to red. I can cancel it right now. Yeah, it doesn't meet my rules. My line isn't down. Q's on the other hand. Probably should have took that sell setup. Actually not. I'll watch Uber up here, see what happens. I'm not convinced that was a good trade. so slow. You know what? Could have been a perfect buy setup. Let's look at Uber. High at 32 by 15. I'm gonna try a buy setup again. I don't know. 26 is the high. Give it 2 cents extra. Stop is there. So what is that? 25 cents. So my goal is 50 cents. Don't know. Actually, I guess technically my goal should be 20 cents and a 40-cent target. Yeah, I like that
Order
50%
filled.
pullback. Or it might just tag us. We're a minute now. Nothing we can do except watch. Yeah, definitely early with that one. You know, actually, this is a bad trade. Look at the 50. Can only trade, 20. I'm supposed to only take trades in the direction of 20. So, that was a bad trade. You know, if I could stay these bad trades, it would save me a lot of money. Alright, Uber's back on the long side. Let me put it on here, delete it from this list. Alright, let's see if we can find any other ideas. Curious to see this losers list. 73 on it. Oh, 72, so not much of a difference. Sort by volume this time. DIA is number 1. How about that? Oh, DNA. Sheesh, I think it's super weak. Hard to borrow. Apple. Showing weakness. US Steel. Facebook still consolidating. Oh, you know what I did not do? Did not compare. Oh yeah, I did. It's you know, sometimes trading just can be really frustrating. You think you have a good handle on it, and then it's like, bam, you get smacked down a little bit. It's just a daily grind. You have to practice discipline. It's hard. It's definitely hard. Facebook just ripping. Zom. Showing some real weakness to the market. You know, on the 1 minute, this looks nice. It's not perfect. Like I'm obviously late on the 1 minute. 2 minute, doesn't look the best. Microsoft. I mean, same thing. Like those two topping tails, nice sign of weakness. Very weak pullback. Very interesting for a short idea. Like I'm obviously late on it, but very interesting nonetheless. mRNA, Moderna. You know, market's just hard to get a read on today. It's just back and forth, back and forth. Like I think to find these bottoms is really challenging. DA and SPY almost did low or close. DIA is the closest to low of yesterday. SPY is about $2 or $3 away. Qs are pushing up. They're $5 away, which is very interesting. Now this could be giving us another setup, but it's kind of consolidation-y in the 1 minute. The 2 minute is down, but the pattern's real ugly. I'd only like it under 31. But if you look, it already actually hit 2 times return in the 1 minute. So that's kind of interesting. There's just not a lot of good patterns right now. It's really interesting, the divergence in this market. SPY, DI is red. 2 red candles on the 30 minute. Q is 2 green candles, one with a big topping tail, one with a small bottoming tail. You know, it's really challenging, but you know, just take the best trades you can, and that's all you can do. Okay, market just bumped up a bit. Q's just pushed a little higher. Snap is moving up nicely. Really similar to the Q's. You know, identifying these bottoms. This one is interesting because it has that big volume spike. Well, calling that big volume spike's pretty. I mean, the biggest of the day, I guess. Like, it's really hard to identify these bottoms. Like, if you were good at identifying these types of moves, yeah, you'll be really good. That is very interesting now. I mean, I missed a setup, but it hasn't stopped yet, so you could argue you could actually get back in on break even right here. 35 to 55, so 20-cent stop. But what I don't like is how much higher it went from the lows. Well, you know, I think it's worth a shot. 36, 20-cent stop. Is that there? Yeah. 33 is a price that I like. Yeah. Oh, look at this thing just ripping, just giving us a reason to stay away. Yeah, look, lower low. I gotta get, you know, it's hard to start recognizing these trend lines. The 20 helps, especially in the 1 minute. Because you can really see lower, high, I mean, higher. So this is the lowest low. higher low, higher low, higher high. This is now officially in an uptrend. So this could be interesting on a buy setup. But what's interesting is that, oh, actually all the markets are pushing up now. That is very interesting. Man, it's just one of those flip-floppy washy days. Wow, really hard to tell what's going to happen. Okay, now this is interesting. So I don't like this retracement of the high. We are definitely missed it by like 10 cents, which on these types of trades really hurt. I don't like the higher low though. Let's see if it can push, but I mean, it's very narrow, so it's not really all that interesting at all if you really think about it. Everything's pushing high. Q's just passed high a day. Man, look at these things. They're crazy. Curious to see how Uber's doing. Ooh, nice. Almost target. I think it's gonna take us there. I don't want to watch it. No, all or nothing. Curious to see what this is doing. Pulling up. Glad I stayed away from that. Facebook's ripping now. Apple's ripping. Passing high day. Just like Q's. Q's ripping up. You know what? That might have actually failed us. Right, where was I thinking about getting in this at? I think it was right here. Yeah, 80. 70. Yeah, it might have failed us actually. Don't know for sure though. But yeah, complete and utter garbage. Net almost at high. I think it actually took out high a day. It did. Ice. Yeah, glad I stayed away from those shorts. Those hindsights, man. Now that would have been beautiful if I would have got in there, but you know the patterns are just you just never know, you know. That one was really weak. Kind of surprised me. You know, Uber, I think I'm gonna go to break even. If it's playing around with closeness, I am definitely going to break even. You know, if it stops me, it stops me. Whatever. Alright, let's see here. Seva, what's she doing? Nothing. RRC. Boeing. Oracle. There's that tack again. You know, I'm taking that off the list. I don't even want to see it anymore. What Apple's doing, just ripping. Facebook ripping. I mean, I'm not. That's going to be a very hard name to trade. Spy's coming close to high a day. I wonder if it's going to top it. Q's is sitting nicely above high a day. Alright. AR, nothing. Square, nothing. Dow. really having a hard time finding any trust or faith or anything in any of these trades. Qs are almost at yesterday's close. Yesterday's close, so close. Oh, it actually tapped it for a second. I wonder if it's gonna push higher. EA, that looks very interesting. Too bad I missed it. I don't know, it would have been hesitation because I would have got filled there, stopped out actually. It's probably good that I missed this one. Stocks are pulling back down. I'll sell them more anyway. Um, I mean, gosh, it's a really choppy day today. Not really liking it. You know, I want to watch EA. Keep it on my list. Double top. Yeah, some people like the double top, but I don't know if I'm a fan of it. Just shows me indecision. I wonder if I miscalculated Uber. Where was my stop at? It was at 12. 28. So it was 16 cents. So 16 and 16. OQs are ripping again. I wonder if I do hit target and I missed it by 5 cents and it gets target, I'll be so ticked. I don't know though. We'll see. I don't know how I feel about EA. I really don't. Let's look at Southwest. Man, I don't know. This market, man, I'll tell you. Man, look at Baba today, just straight up. Well, man, well, that's a buy setup. such a human. Like I really want to just move this to 20 and bar by bar this thing. You know, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Move my stop to 36. Because you can argue that's a pivot. Alright, no regrets. So Uber is either gonna make it or it's gonna die. Let's see if it hits 16 and then just flops around on us. I don't know, it may never hit 16. 16 is 68, so just shy of 70. So 10 more cents, so just curious. Really don't like how it flattened out here. Alright, time to look away. Today is just ridiculous. Still a million shares of volume. Go week. Yo, gee, nothing. ZM. You know, I really used to like win resorts, but man, lately it's been chopping me out of almost every trade I got in with it. It really drove me nuts. I don't know, just not seeing a lot right now. Let's look at Uber, see what happened here. And no real volume spikes or anything, so it's not done yet. I wonder what the high of that was. 76. Must be about 2 cents. Are you kidding me? Oh well, arguably this could be another pivot. You see, what's the high of that 1 minute candle? 61. Yeah, I'm not about to re-enter though, but it's very interesting. It's the low 34, no 54, 54 by, let's hide at 61. Curious if it triggers. Almost. Spies are looking weak again. Do I dare only take 1 R out of this? You know, I'm just gonna leave it. I think you just got it. Could be wrong, but at least I won't lose. Ah, EA, man. That was just a thing of beauty. My goodness. Should have took that. I was late on it. I mean, yeah, I was late. I still could have got a nice 2R out of it, though. Yeah, I think there were better trades than Uber. Look at that. Probably should have gotten coin. Affirm. That would have been really sweet. Glad I stayed away from there. Yeah, coin would have definitely took it. There by there. Oh yeah, an easy 2R on coin. I'm gonna put this on the short list. AFRM. Oh wait, no. AVR. AVIR. That's what I wanted. Delete that from there. Good. That's better. I mean, but it was no, I mean, I guess 1 minute buy setup right here. But I don't know if I would have got stopped out of that or not. Man, it's tough today. Really, really tough. Okay, that would have triggered a buy setup. I'm curious. Just gonna hold. Had a few coughs there. Sorry about that. I don't think you could have heard it though. All right. And nothing there. Forgot to add Roku to the list. You already know what coin's doing. Jazz. That's nice. Crowd seems to be doing alright today. There's Net. Doing his thing. ARCT. NTS. NetEase. Alright, markets look like they're starting to push higher again. Let's look at GM. I wonder if there's anything interesting. Can we identify a bottom here? I think this is gonna go lower. Need to find another trade. Having a hard time now. Excuse me. Oh, I'll be right back. Hang on a minute. All right. I was thinking when I was gone, I'm really just thinking about sticking a fork in this because I already broke my plan anyway. So I'm just gonna bar. I'm out of this trade, it looks like.
Order filled.
Yeah. Yeah, I really screwed up by not following my plan. That was a zero trade for me, plan plus 2R. Really screwed the pooch on that one. And there were better trades to take. So, with that being said, it's time to find another trade. I don't know, it's just really annoying, because I had the plan. Following a new rule set, it's always challenging. I did it fine on but I had a bad trade, which shouldn't have happened. So I should technically still be positive. I should be only 2 trades. No, Bud was, it was aggressive, but it was a small loss. Dow set me up right. Shouldn't have took a firm. Uber I should have hit target on. So Bud's -1. Dow is +2. Affirm I should not have taken that trade. Uber should have been +2. So I should be up 3 times risk right now. But instead, I'm red. Oh man, just how it goes, I suppose. Market's consolidating right now, so if I see anything consolidating, I just know it's right with the market. These days are tough, these crappy inside range days that just move up and down, whipsaw you around. Not much going on there, so I have to find good trades and take them. And obviously my bias to the short side. So I'm going to be looking short. Boeing almost seems interesting here. This seems interesting. Curious. I don't know though. Seems. It's just really hard to tell. This is following with the SPY and the Dow. They're both pulling back hard. I'm curious to see if it's going to give us a nice buy setup. So I actually, it is red on the day. I mean, everything's just inside. I'm not loving it. I'm really looking for a nice setup here. This seemed interesting, but I'm just so late to the party. I mean, I think the thing's already went 2R in this move. Yeah, that's already went 2R. That has 2. So is that. So is that. Well, not quite. I mean, our markets are pushing higher again. That's nice. Not a lot of entries though. Already missed it. Already missed it. Just consolidation. This is following the Qs nicely. The Qs just pushed higher, so curious to see what's going to happen with that. Do point, miss that move. Just gotta see the trend and take advantage of the next move. Looks like markets are starting to push up. So it might, yeah, SPY Qs that just went to the green are above yesterday's low, or close. Okay, EA looks very interesting right here. What is that, a 50-cent stop? But that spread is interesting. What's the low of this candle? 82. Okay, that's $2. So, um, probably $1. Let's split the difference with 30 shares. If it gives us an entry. Cancel. Let's see, what's the low of that candle? That's 92. Oh, this is 82. Oh, this is 92. You know, the market pushing higher. Has it even followed the market? Let me see. Um, Not really. I mean, it's kinda formulating the Dow a little bit, but you know, I think it's worth a shot. What did I say, low at 92? Um, Give it 60. No, actually, I think it's closer to 40. Should have took 40 shares. I mean, counting the spread, what's the high? Like 18. Okay, that's 10-cent higher. So, should be 10-cent lower. 98. Now let me do it a few cents higher. Alright, just stop me, not ready for the short yet. Yay. How much of a lower low was that? 74 by 48. Okay. Is this reversing? Don't know. Could be. Look at this move already. This could be moving higher. Alright, I'm not really liking EA anymore. You know, let's start this over again. Curious to see what the recent market pull up has done. Just one big bar and then two reds. Alright, cues that are below yesterday's close. Let me see what the other markets are doing. Didn't see. Everything looks like it's been in a weird buy setup. Alright, I think it's gonna about to go higher. Alright, not interesting. Pulling up. Not interesting. American Express. Qs are green again, pushing higher. You know what, this is the stuff that really just, like, I don't understand why I trade this way. Because if you look at Uber here, it's topped us out almost on the penny. What's the low? 37. What'd I get out at? Got it at 40. Yeah. So 37. And then it ripped. High at 75, high at 76. So it's almost at our $20 target. Like, golly. Why do I do that to myself? Just, really gotta get better with stick on my, like I'm trying a new management style today, so. And every time you change something, it makes things shaky for the first couple of days, so I guess I'll use that as kind of my excuse, but I really want to make too many excuses. But you know, I am human, so there we go, making excuses on my life form, I guess. There's just not a lot of interesting looking trades out here today. Okay, this can be interesting. I'm gonna do the 1 minute. The low is 27. What's the low of this? 31. Is this low at 27 or 31? Alright, this definitely should have some more shares to it, like 60. Okay, I'm liking this pull. Let me see. Yeah, market. What is it following? Anything? It's kind of following the Dow, but stronger. Any volume spike? Any sign of ending volume? I mean, not really. It's kind of flat, but if it could stay 50% of this move, which it's at right now, this shouldn't go much higher than this. Maybe it's about 50 cents. Alright, what's the low of that? 31. Low of this is 38. 31, 38. Let's split the difference at 33. 34, I guess, technically. Stop loss 20 cents, 52. Yeah, 20 cents. So let me make it 40 cents down here instead of a dollar. Actually, that's really high. Should be, what's the high of that candle? 45. So that's 13 cents. So let me make it 15 by 30. Should be our trade. Let's see what happens. Curious to see if any market looks exactly the same. SPY is close. Just want to watch it, see if it gives us any sign to hit this cancel button.
Order filled.
Alright, in it now. Alright, let's look for other trades now. Yeah, it seems like as soon as you get into a trade, you see reasons not to be in it. Like before it was moving down, but now it's kind of like, well, we'll see if that is actual bottom or not. So, yeah, we'll just see. Not interesting. Not interesting. CF. I think part of the problem is I don't have my notebook right in front of me. Normally I have it just right there in front of me. Costco, this seems interesting. All markets are pushing lower. Well, relatively speaking. Oh, look at Uber. I just kind of gonna laugh at these things, you know? You just have to. Absolutely just have to. I'm in C on the short sale. Alright, let's see here. Let's look at CVS. Don't really like how these are looking. Markets are pushing higher now. Man, this is crazy.
Order filled.
How am I just... You know what? I didn't follow the 2-minute chart. That's how I got stopped out of that one. Alright, one more trade on the day, then I'm done. I'm just really annoyed by Uber. Oh, man. Sheesh Louise. It's almost hilarious. Alright, let's see what else we got. You know what's interesting? I'm only down 1R. Well, monetary value anyway, but not really. I'm actually down like 2 or 3. Alright, Airbnb. Maybe the gainer is where it's at. I'm just getting chopped up on shorts today. Firm. Asana. I don't really like that chart. Coin. CRM. Crowd. Docu. I don't know. Not really seeing much I like here. MasterCard. Big level of consolidation. Could be about to break out though. Or there's net. You can. There's just consolidation. And there's lower low. I mean, up 50%. Hanging out. Up 20%. Up a little, now it's pulling back. Like there's nothing really happening there. Markets are just consolidating, no direction. consolidation. Just straight to the upside after some consolidation. PayPal. Consolidation. Right, it's just on a wave. You know, I'm just curious if he shorted right here, what would happen? It's interesting, lower low and lower high. I don't know. Could be ready to do something or just bounce, bounce, bounce. Snowflake. Square. TTWO. Yeah, that very well could be the bottom. A bottom, but way more than a 50% retracement. That's just guessing. My saddest trade of the day. Upstart, I mean, consolidation breakout, but you know, this could be an interesting trade. 350. By 65, 67. Actually, could buy here. With a 50-cent stop. What's the high? 05 by 50. You know, I think I'll like this. I don't know. Selling off now. Why do I like this? Good risk to reward, I guess. Curious to see if it holds this low. 70. I'm in this trade. I don't know why, I just like it. What's my stop? 71. Alright, just stopped, but curious if it's gonna hold this. Why do I like this trade? I should not like this trade, it's getting crazy. I don't like it. Why am I liking this trade? I don't understand.
Order filled.
Well, I'm in it now. Definitely don't like that target. Yeah, I'm about to be out of this. That was stupid. Why did I take such a stupid trade? It's probably gonna get me right here. Go ahead. I don't know why I just want to throw away that money for. It's stupid. this trade at all. Why did I... Oh man. I have no idea why I took this trade. I guess I'm tired. I wanted to be done trading, I guess. I don't know. Do I dare? Do I dare? Do I dare? It's
Order
completely
filled.
and utterly stupid. Why did I take that stupid ass trade? Alright, Airbnb. See what the markets are doing. It's just a slot fest, man. All you're gonna do is just get lucky today. Oh, 53. High is 70. 50, 60, 70, so that's 40 cents.
Order filled.
Hi, darling. How are you?
You not having a good day?
No, trying a new plan always kind of screws you up.
I
What?
thought it was your own plan.
No, it is. It's just I was a bad boy. I broke my rule on one trade, and it's kind of screwed me up on the day. Oh no, I'm sorry, darling. It's okay.
Order filled.
I'm gonna be a good trader boy. I
If you
really.
hadn't broke your rule, would it have been? Would it have worked?
I made $5 breaking my rule, but if I would have stuck to a rule, I would have made 20.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You would have made 20.
Well,
If
you
you
see,
stuck to your rule.
whenever I got in this trade should have hit target too. But I was only half size. I was like, oh, I want to squeeze a little bit more out of it, and so I just got stuffed out for a half. So I made 1R on this when it should have been 2.
So how are you feeling?
I feel fine. It's just it's difficult because I'm so used to moving the prices. It's difficult. It's gonna take me a minute to get used to it. So I'll probably today. Let me see. Yeah, I kind of screwed up today. I took a bad trade or two. Like, I don't know. Like, it's always whenever I'm trying something new, the first day is always hard. And but like, um, I don't know. It's just it's difficult.
So I have a proposition.
Yeah, what's your proposition?
I know Colbert wants you up there, but I don't want to pay for somebody to watch the dogs for a full week. So I'm thinking, what if we both fly up together? That's one day. You do like 3 days at the school, and then you fly home. So that's 5 days.
I really don't know if that's gonna be enough.
Really?
Just because I have to clone 14 hard or 16 hard drives.
Okay, here's the other proposition. You go up for a week, come home, and then I go up. Or I come up when you're up there. You can pick me up from the airport.
Oh, okay, that would be nice.
Towards the end, we won't travel together at all. But then you'll go home, I'll stay up. Because
Yeah,
I'm thinking I need to go up there and do some work.
yeah,
And then he's going to be hiring a new girl in the front. And I don't know, it could make us some good money
yeah.
going into like the holidays and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then that way, the dogs only need to be watched in between our laps. So maybe even 3 or 4 days.
Yeah. Okay, that'll work. You want to see my mistakes of the day? Here's the one I just created because I got greedy on it. So instead of making, I'd lower my risk because I was already at good loss, so I only risked $5. But I should have made 10, but I only made 5. And here's my biggest mistake of the day. Here, I got in here, it was up. Right here, it was just a few cents away from my target, came crumbling back down. And of course, I moved my stop, and it stopped me out, and then zoop, hit my $20 target. I was like, grrr! I was so mad at myself. I was like, golly, I was so mad. And a lot of my other trades were just bad. Like, first trade of the day, like, it wasn't bad. Like, it was a nice sell setup. Like, it just didn't work. So there's nothing wrong with that trade. Full loss. This, looking at that, obviously looks bad. But right here, like, it was like the market was starting to tank, and it formed a nice sell setup, so I took it. Oh no, this is a buy setup. I should have buy it. It looked like it was gonna go up, and I bought it, and it stopped me out. Which that was a good trade. I would take that trade again all day. But obviously I was just a little early. If I would have hit to down here, it would have been a really nice, easy trade. Okay, I already showed you Uber. That was my biggest mistake of the day. C, this one just didn't work out. Like, I thought it was gonna go lower. Like, it did go lower, but again, just a little too early. Triggered me in right here. Lost out on that one. This one, lost. This was just a stupid trade. I don't know why I even took it. And then the which trade I just showed you. Like, it just takes some adjusting, like, Alright, I'm sure y'all just heard a interesting conversation between my wife and I. But alright, I'm calling it a day. Y'all have a good one. Bye.